Today on MTG Unpacked, it's time for some chaos! Yes, that's right, we're cracking open 2 more Chaos Mystery Boxes. These things are my vision for how a mystery box should be. And with me to do the pack blessings, we have Elspeth. Alright, so the patron today, new patron, is Emblazoned Aegis, gets his signed Jackalope Herd card there. And also later in the video we'll be doing some snap packs for him as well, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so let's do the die roll. So we have 7 boxes. You may have noticed there's a few more than last time because we've had some new patrons sign up for the mystery box. So let's see how we do. We get a 6. So I should say 1 through 3, 4 through 6. So we'll go with the second row for this first box. Now we need to roll a 1 through 4. Get a 5, not what we're looking for. 3. Okay, so there is the first one. Now this is a little easier. 1 through 6. And let's see how we do. We get a 6. Okay, so you get these 2, sir. Let's put the rest aside. And then we will get stuck into it. And we actually had some pretty crazy pulls from one of these last week. If you did not check it out, I'll pop a link up in the corner there so you can take a look at that. Alright, so let's do this one first. Thank you for being a patron. We will dig in. Okay, so we have a Modern Horizons Battle for Zendikar 2012 core set, Gideon of the Trials foil. We'll take a look at that momentarily. Another 2012 core set, Armenket and War of the Spark. So we take care of the pack blessings like so. We'll leave this one till last. How about we do something like this? Okay, so let's take a look at this foil we've got for you today. A foil promo Gideon of the Trials from Armenket. Planeswalker Gideon, 3 loyalty for 3 mana, his +1 until your next turn. Prevent all damage target permanent would deal. He's got 2 0 abilities until end of turn. He becomes a 4/4 human soldier creature with indestructible that's still a Planeswalker. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to him this turn. And the second one is you get an emblem with, as long as you control a Gideon Planeswalker, you can't lose the game and your opponents can't win the game. So that one was particularly annoying back in the day. I'd always groan a bit when I'd see the Gideon of the Trials come out. Like, oh, this is going to be a long grindy game, isn't it? Okay, Armenket, looking for the invocations or any of the god cards. Let's tuck in here. And by the way, the patrons get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1. Okay, we have Compelling Argument, Brute Strength, Cartouche of Solidarity, Shed Weakness, Doomed Dissenter, Aven Initiate, Painted Bluffs, Bitterblade Warrior, Violent Impact, Binding Mummy, and Uncommon's Time to Reflect, Cryptic Serpent, Shadow Storm Vizier, and the rare is Pull from Tomorrow. This was a good one. Instant for X and 2 blue, draw X cards, then discard a card. Alright, and a Mountain and a Zombie token. Okay, we'll set those aside. 2012 core set up next. Got a Grook on the cover, or Garrick, how would you say that? Leave a note in the comments. Comments. I don't know what's up with me today, people. Alright, what is this? Drifting Shade. Let's get that in focus. Giant Spider. Mana Leak. Stonehorn Dignitary. Goblin Arsonist Creature Goblin Shaman. 1/1 for a single red. Very cool to see the Goblins. Bountiful Harvest. Devouring Swarm. Goblin Fire Slinger. Yep, we've got another one. Aven Fleetwing. Peregrine Griffin, Uncommon's Great Sword, Acidic Slime, Kraken's Eye, get a load of that. That is cool. And the rare is Sutured Ghoul, Creature Zombie, Star for 7. Holy moly, with Trample, As it enters battlefield, exile any number of creature cards from your graveyard, and his power is equal to the total power of the exiled cards, and its toughness is equal to their total toughness. That is pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that one before. And a bit of a ad here about Gatherer and an island. I actually prefer to use Scryfall. What is your preferred site where you check up the cards? Leave a note in the comments. Okay, War of the Spark up next. So you also get a Planeswalker from this. Hoping it'll be a rare or mythic. We get a Bulwark Giant, Crush Descent, Invading Manticore, Gideon's Sacrifice, Charity Extractor, Tidebearer Giant, Herald of the Dread Horde, Prismite, Giant Growth, Spark Harvest, and Uncommon's Price of Betrayal, Elite Guard Mage. We got an Arlen Voice of the Pack, Planeswalker, and your rare is Single Combat. Sorcery for 5. Each player chooses a creature or planeswalker they control, then sacrifices the rest. Players can't cast creature or planeswalker spells until the end of your next turn. Alright, and a forest and a devil token. Okay, onward. Back to 2012 core set. And what do you think of the 2012 core set? Were you playing back in the day? Leave a note in the comments. We have Mana Leak, Angel's Mercy, Shock. I like the artwork on that one. Stonehorn Dignitary, Goblin Arsonist, Warpath Ghoul, Runeclaw Bear, Fiery Hellhound, Flight, Banalish Veteran, Uncommon's Levitation, Hunter's Insight. That's pretty cool. Combust, and the rare is Dragon Skull Summit. Nice. Dual land, enters battlefield tapped unless you control a swamp or a mountain, and you can tap it for black or red. Alright. And what do we got here? Another little tip card about decks and an island. Moving on to BFZ. I've been hosed so many times from this set, it is not even funny. But we are hoping for an expedition today. That would be craziness. Okay, we have a Giant Mantis, Anticipate, Mindraker, one of those weird Eldrazi, Territorial Baloth, Volcanic Upheaval, Stonehaven Medic, Valakut Invoker, Shadow Glider, Dominator Drone, another Eldrazi, Stone Fury, Uncommon's Bloodbond Vampire, Tide Drifter, Infused with the Elements, and Brood Butcher is the rare. Creature Eldrazi Drone, 3/3 for 5, has Devoid, meaning this card has no color, and when it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature token onto the battlefield. It has sack this creature, add 1 to your mana pool, and for a black and a green and sacking a creature, target creature gets -2/2 until end of turn. And a full art island and a core ally token. No shiny goodness, alas. Modern Horizons up next. Okay, so the card order, a little bit different than you might be used to. Bird token. We've got this Umezawa guy. Snow-covered island and a foil Baron Moor. For a second I thought that was one of the foil fancy lands in this set, but no, it is not. Unrare is Astral Drift, enchantment for 3. Whenever you cycle Astral Drift or cycle another card while it's on the battlefield, you may exile target creature. If you do, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step, and you can cycle it for 2 and a white. Okay, uncommons, we have a Scuttling Sliver, Glacial Revelation, Talisman of Creativity. Moving on to the commons, Settle Beyond Reality, Geomancer's Gambit, Miraza Behemoth, Mind Rake, Spore Frog, Diabolic Edict, Goblin War Party, Wall of 1000 Cuts, and Smoke Shroud. Okay, so we'll set those out of the way. On to box number 2. So we have a decent selection of cards so far, nothing too crazy, but we'll see how we do on this next box. Alright, and we'll have Elspeth do the pack blessing again momentarily. So Modern Horizons 2012 core set Armand Kett. We get a Gideon Jura foil. We'll take a look at that. Theros, 2 of those, and War of the Spark. So that is how we do the pack blessings. Alright, so we'll go like this. Theros, Armand Kett. Okay, Gideon Jura. This one's from M12. Okay, so the foil Planeswalker Gideon 6 loyalty, 4/5 mana is +2 during target opponent's next turn. Creature that player controls, attack Gideon Jura if able. His -2, destroy target tapped creature. His 0 ability until end of turn. He becomes a 6/6 human soldier creature that's still a Planeswalker. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to him this turn. Okay, so he's all about swapping back and forth between a Planeswalker and a human. Okay, so we've got 2 nice foils there. Onward to Theros. And not to forget, we have the snap packs near the end of the video, so we'll crack those open in a moment. We have Chosen by Heliod, Mnemonic Wall, Viper's Kiss, Lightning Strike, Cetessan Griffin, Vaporkin, Aqueous Form, Spearpoint Oread, Vulpine Goliath, whoa, craziness, Yoked Ox, and Uncommons Nemesis of Mortals, Ordeal of Erebos, Prowler's Helm, and the rare is Trial of Fates, or not Trial, Triad of Fates. Legendary creature, human wizard, 3/3 for 4. For 1 and tap, put a fate counter on another target creature. Pay a white and tap, exile target creature that has a fate counter on it, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. And for a black and tap, exile target creature that has a fate counter on it, its controller draws 2 cards. Okay, and a mountain and a cool golem token. Look at that, I'll throw that one in as well. Okay, so 2012 core set. It'd be funny if we could pull another Gideon out of this. Okay, what do we have? A Merfolk Looter, Giant Spider, Stormfront Pegasus, Bloodseeker, Banalish Veteran, Rampant Growth, Unsummon, Manalith, Manic Vandal, Warpath Ghoul, Uncommons Levitation, Deathmark, that's some cool artwork, Acidic Slime, and the rare is Honor of the Pure. Enchantment for 2, white creatures you control get +1/+1. That seems like it would be a good one to have in an EDH deck. And a little bit about Gatherer again, and a Mountain. Onto War of the Spark, looking for those mythic planeswalkers, or maybe one of those other crazy, what are they, the finales and the gods and so forth. Okay, we have Honor the God Pharaoh, Rising Populace, No Escape, Shriek Diver, Snare Spinner, Nahiri's Stoneblades, Band Together, Prismite, Herald of the Dread Horde, Rouse Outburst, first uncommon, Invade the City, Kaya, Bane of the Dead, you'll get that one as well, and the rare is Commence the Endgame. Instant for 6, this spell can't be countered. Draw 2 cards and amass X, where X is the number of cards in your hand, so that means put X +1/+1 counters on an army you control. If you don't control one, create a 0/0 black zombie army creature token first. And a foil Return to Nature with a plains and a zombie army. There we go. Okay, onward to Armand Kett. Always looking for the invocations. Okay, we have a Compelling Argument, Brute Strength, Cartouche of Solidarity, Cartouche of Knowledge, Blighted Bat, Haze of Pollen, Trespasser's Curse, Final Reward, Winds of Rebuke, Binding Mummy, and Uncommons Flameblade Adept, Protection of the Heckmar, Arn Crop Crasher. This was a good one in the mono-red aggro decks back in the day. And the rare is Commit to Memory. So Commit is an instant for 4. Put target spell or non-land permanent into its owner's library, second from the top. And Memory is a sorcery for 6. So it has Aftermath. Cast this spell only from your graveyard, then exile it. Each player shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into his or her library, then draws 7 cards. Okay, and a Full Art Forest and an Unwavering Initiate token. Okay, back to Theros. Looking for the god cards in here. Okay, we have Minotaur Skullcleaver, Nimbus Naiad, Battlewise Valor, Akruan Crusader, Savage Surge, Leonin Snarecaster, Feral Invocation, Fate Foretold, Thus's Bounty, Legonaband Elder, Uncommons Horizon Scholar, Dauntless Onslaught, Witch's Eye, and the rare is Shipbreaker Kraken. Look at that. Creature Kraken 6/6 for 6 mana. So you pay 6 and 2 blue, has Monstrosity 4. So if this creature isn't monstrous, put 4+1/+1 counters on it. And it becomes monstrous. And when it becomes monstrous, tap up to 4 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap during their controller's untap steps for as long as you control Shipbreaker Kraken. Some cool artwork on that guy. And a Plains, and a bit about the Magic 2014 expansion. Did you play that? Leave a note in the comments. Okay, final pack here before we get on to these snap packs. We'll get those ready shortly. Modern Horizons, we're going to slow roll it as usual when we get to the final Horizons pack. So we have a Zombie token. A nice Sliver, a Snow-Covered Swamp, and who knows what else. Let's see. So we have rare, uncommons. Let's do a quick check. Yep, no foil. We have Gilded Light, Trumpeting Herd, Rocks Veteran, Weather the Storm, Winding Way, First Sphere Gargantua, Answered Prayers, String of Disappearances, Lava Dart, and Martyr's Soul. So that's the commons, uncommons. What do we have? Rebuild, Abominable Treefolk, and Crypt Rats. Yes, we love the rats. Gorgeous little creatures, aren't they? Okay. And finally, the rare is... ooh. Ayula's Influence. Enchantment for 3. Discard land card. You get to create a 2/2 green bear creature token. Who is a fan of the bears? Leave a note in the comments. Okay, so we'll set this stuff aside for you, sir. And move on to the snap pack portion of the video. So we actually did all of those for patrons. I'm going to say, was it last weekend? And now he missed the opportunity, but we will create one now. So we get 5 commons here. 3, 4, and 5. And we're actually going to be doing 2 of these. So uncommons 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more. And then we'll get a foil. And a rare or mythic. So good luck. Let's see what we get here. If I can grab hold of the cards. Okay, we have Chant of the Skiffsang. Remember the Fallen. Binding Soul, or Blinding Soul Eater, no less. Break of Day. Orcish Hellraiser. And Uncommon's Furious Reprisal. Gideon's Triumph. Voltaic Brawler. Throat Seeker, Vampire Ninja, oops, spoilers, Dark Steel Citadel, and the foil. That is pretty cool. Get that in focus though. Sandstone Oracle. And the rare is Decimate. Sorcery for 4, destroy target artifact, target creature, target enchantment, and target land. Okay, so a lot of destruction going on there. Okay, second snap pack. Let's see if we can do better than that. 3, 4, and 5 of those. And if you too would like to become a patron, I'll leave a link to the Patreon in the description for this video. You can check it out. A whole lot of different options there. And a rare or mythic. Okay, let's see. We have Volatile Claws, Gateway Plaza, Lost in a Labyrinth, Heavengal Scarb, Gataxian Probe, there's a nice one. Brazen Scourge, we've got the gremlins at it again. Dreadhorde Twins, Ember Hauler, Creature Goblin, Screaming Shield, Quicksmith Genius, and a foil Greater Basilisk. And the rare is Champion of Lambholt. So Creature Human Warrior 1/1 for 3. Creatures with power lessen. Champion of Lambholt's power can't block creatures you control. And whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control per day, +1/+1 counter on Champion of Lambholt. Alright, so there we go, sir. Thank you for being a patron, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.